We're slowly emerging to a new normal, and while this is very exciting, it also comes with questions and concerns on how to approach life after 2 years of uncertainty. Well, joining us is friend of the show, Ronnie Hormel, licensed therapist from Birmingham Maple Clinic. Welcome back to the show. It's good to see you.
Oh my God, Tati, thank you so much. It's great to see you.
All right, well, it's been a couple of years, Ronnie. So what do you suggest for people who are anxious about getting back out there?
Okay, so really, I would say take it slow. Don't jump right back in. Write a list of things that you've given up or maybe that have changed. Maybe you're going out less, you're going out to less restaurants, you're working from home a few days a week. And I would kind of assess what's worked. We talk about giving things up a lot, which has been really hard, but there's a lot of stuff that's also worked. So we might kind of want to reassess, okay, wait, what has worked really well? And then what are we nervous and anxious about? What are we kind of dreading, or maybe we want to do, but we have some hesitation and dread around that?
Okay, completely understandable. Now, should we have a plan on how we integrate back to quote unquote real life, or whatever that's going to look like going forward? So, like you said, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So with writing that down, I would actually have people write down, what are you nervous about, right? Is it maybe being overwhelmed in a situation? Is it maybe too many people being there and maybe you're not ready to be unmasked yet? So write down first, what are your fears? And then look at what supports would you need to kind of reduce those. So maybe it could be having your own car there at a situation. And if you want to kind of dip and bounce quick, you can. Would it maybe be bringing a friend? Would it maybe having people over at your place in smaller numbers so you can kind of slowly reintroduce yourself? It's kind of like the basic rule of building a habit. When you want to build a habit, whether it be self-care, gym, meditation, you start small, right? And then you go from there. Right. So use that exact same, principle here in rebuilding stuff that we're kind of, now getting back out there.
All right. So now let me ask you this. How should we communicate our fears and concerns to the people in our lives? Because, that can get tricky. People think you're overreacting or they don't think you're doing enough. How do we communicate that?
It gets very, very tricky. I would, again, just kind of prepare, like if you want to make some notes for yourself before you talk to people. One of my friends, Jennifer, I'll give her a little shout out, said something to me a couple months ago that said, give yourself grace and space to make the decisions that work for you. So, to be honest, I always say people are more understanding usually than we give them credit for. And if they're not, because I know there's people watching that are like my friends and family aren't, these decisions are all about you. You're responsible for your own physical and mental health. And, I think it's okay to also just say, right now, this just isn't going to work for me, maybe in the future. So, don't be afraid to say no. And if you're kind of building something on a smaller level, maybe you suggest something else. So let's say somebody suggests going to a huge event where there may be several hundred people. And you're thinking, oh, geez, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Maybe you say, I would love to see you. I don't know if I'm there yet. How about we, get lunch or maybe walk around the mall? So something where there's a little bit more distancing, or maybe it's just not as many people, not as overwhelming, and you can kind of work up from there. But don't be afraid to honor your boundaries and your needs at this time, because it's just really important to take care of ourselves.
Absolutely. And here we are, and we're back in it. So it kind of felt like it took forever to get here, but now that we're in it, we need some good steps. And we also have a quick list of questions that we should ask ourselves to think through the process of getting back out there. We can include that in the article that we're going to post later on about all of this. But Ronnie, thank you. Do we have time, Nat? Okay, we do have time. We're going to go over these questions because you sent these to me, and these are awesome.
Yes.
So these are questions to ask yourself, which are, what have you given up or drastically changed, and what are you anxious about reintroducing? I'll let you finish these up.
Yeah. What things would you like to keep? Are there things that you would like to keep up? Like maybe you've started working out at home. Maybe you've walked with friends. Maybe you've started an online book club. There's a lot of things. We often focus on the things that we've given up, but there's a lot of things that actually we may want to keep into our life that have actually been really healthy habits. And also, what has the pandemic taught you? There's a lot of resilience and flexibility that I think all of us I would have had self-doubt in myself that I would have been able to, work at home and, continue working with people and actually really enjoy it and get more creative. So that positive affirmations that we can give ourselves is so cognitively healthy. So I just, really recommend to everybody, instead of thinking about what we've given up, what we have and how it works.
I love it, Ronnie. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. It's so great to see you.
Thank you. Always so great. Bye. Have a good day.